Okay, so here we have the Rook chess piece. For those that know, this is part of a series, and this is just like the first part of this particular one. Basically, the chess pieces are the series. So in this one, it's a rook with a monkey representing the Chinese New Year of the birth of the monkey, I guess. Anyway, for those that know the reason behind this, shout out to you guys. But obviously here we've time-lapsed it so that you saw a little bit of how it looked before I started adding the paints, and now here I'm adding the black paints along with some of the pink watercolor. So the black is, I think, acrylics here, and the pink is, watercolor. At this point I already did his face. Parts of it were watercolor, and then I went over it with an acrylic peach rose color. So I always do like the base of watercolor and then I go over it with acrylics. So I tried to go over the fur with a bunch of a gray color, and then with like a watered down black, and then obviously I went over it with the black acrylic here. Yeah. So I was trying my best to sort of emulate the final design with this, like in terms of like the shading of the colors and of the fur. Like you gotta leave some white bits in there. You don't want to color the whole thing black straight away, because black is a very overpowering color and it can be very stark and overwhelming for the overall image. So I always try and leave like bits of color and white in there if I can. And then where the rook piece takes place is here with the color, the brown of the fur. So it's like from the rook's silhouette, the color of the image changes. That's the concept behind this piece, and the one that matches it that you'll probably see in the second part. So yeah, I mean here I think I didn't go with a base of watercolor as much. I think I went straight in with an acrylic paint, and then I just started going ham, trying to emulate the fur as much as I could while still maintaining the silhouette of the chess piece. The eyes as well, I started off with a little bit of a yellow, I think, like watercolor yellow, and then I went over it with a bit of green, and then I kept them like this for a while I worked on everything else, because the eyes are like a focal point. They're going to pop when you add all the other layers of color, but for now I was just okay with this. At one point I actually thought that was the final color of the eyes. I thought it could have been, but obviously I changed it towards the end, made it a bit more deep. Anyway, thank you for watching, and that's it.